the Hyundai Tucson Active. From just $27,990, drive away.
G'day everybody, it's Martin from Ferntree Gully Hyundai here. I'm here with Lee Thompson, who is the Vice President of the Ferntree Gully Football Club, and we're doing our first driving with Ferntree Gully Hyundai and Kia. Welcome, Lee.
Thanks, Martin.
How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Good to be here, buddy.
Yeah, it's great.
And thanks for the support of Ferntree Gully Kia Hyundai. You guys have been absolutely fantastic this year.
Our pleasure. Now, tell me about this year. This has been this is our first year as being major sponsor with Billy. Your fantastic success with 2 premierships, and obviously there's a lot of hard work being done by people. So, tell us about what it meant to you, and obviously personally, and also for the club.
To me personally, I was wrapped on it for a lot of reasons. I was wrapped, obviously, personally. I thought I actually got probably as big a buzz out of it as when North Melbourne, who I follow on the AFL, won their flags in the 90s. I think because you're close to it and intimately involved in it, you just really get a buzz out of it.
Nervous spectator?
I was extremely nervous. I was pacing, as you know, we only won by a goal.
Yeah.
And I was pacing around and very nervous. But to be honest, I was probably even more happier for, obviously, the players, the work that they put in to get to where they got. But I was extremely wrapped for a lot of long-time members, supporters, people like Paul Waters and JT, like I spoke about, and Sam Furno, our treasurer, and certainly Sam Kavar, our president, who has just done a huge amount of work to get the footy club where it is today. Just all the supporters have been coming down to the club since 1987 when we won our last flag.
Yeah, what about the old
and all the old blokes coming down, and just to be able to see them witness that, and to get the old monkey off the back. Is really what made me happy, and I obviously got a huge buzz out of it. Like I said, to see other people get a buzz out of it was really, really pleasing.
Questions for you.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll try and answer it.
Yeah, don't smash the car.
Yeah, I'm watching the road.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
You sure?
Occasionally wine. If it's a nice meal and you're out in a restaurant, glass of wine, but generally speaking, a beer.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you do as your day job?
I work for a German company actually called Freudenberg, and they manufacture products such as the Velita brand, Velita mops and buckets and all that, and I also look after a product called Ansell, so Ansell gloves and all that. So I'm an account manager, and I look after customers like Aldi and Costco and stuff like that.
Very good. Is that a new job for you, or just?
Yeah, I've only been here just over 4 months, and before that I was at a Kiwi company called Griffins.
Yeah. As a young kid, duffel coat or AFL cards? Did you collect duffel coat?
I did have a duffel coat.
Number?
Had shimmer on the back, number 20.
20?
Yeah, I wish I still had that jacket now, I tell you.
Yeah.
I wish I still had it. They're great. Duffel coat. Did you have one?
No, I was a footy card boy.
Oh, okay.
Footy card boy.
Yeah.
Favourite holiday spot?
At the moment, I reckon Hawaii. We went to Hawaii 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. I just loved it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was great.
Now, do you have a man crush on somebody?
Oh, look, probably not so much at the moment, but when I was really following North Melbourne, and most people know this, I used to love Glenn Archer. Oh, look, I absolutely loved him, the way he went about his footy, the type of bloke he was. It's a really good sport and all that, but just so hard at the footy, and just the way he played the game, I just thought there was no one like him.
It's a recurring theme here. We're going back to North Melbourne, same colours.
Exactly, mate.
That's
probably why, in a way, the Gully too, those blue and white colours.
Good stuff.
Best
AFL, VFL player?
At the moment?
No, or your favourite Shimmer?
Look, the best I've seen would be Wayne Carey.
Yeah.
Forget about all the bad things and whatever he did. Look, he was, as far as me going to watch football, he was by far the best football I'd seen.
Yeah.
As far as an impact on a game, his leadership, all of that. And look, I know I'm a bit biased that he was a North Melbourne player because he had Gary Ablett and those guys and James Hird at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think, I think Wayne Carey's a little bit above those guys. The Duck.
Yeah.
He was a freak. He really was a fantastic footballer.
So you brought up in Ferntree Gully School, went to school?
Yeah, born and bred at William Agnes. I was born at William Agnes Hospital.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get more gully than that. And I went to St John's.
Yeah.
The
across the road
Catholic
from the
school.
ground?
Yeah, across the road there. And then I went to the old Gully High School, which doesn't even exist anymore.
Okay.
Well, there is a school there, but not Gully High. So I went there. And,
were you any good?
No, I was a terrible student.
Oh, yeah?
I was a terrible student. Well, I sort of was at school in the days where you could probably leave school at a young age and still get on and get a good job and make it.
Mm.
I think these days you really do need to go to school, but I wasn't a great student. Not at all, I've got to be honest.
Good. Who's your favourite player at the Gully?
I was thinking about that. I don't want to get in trouble here, but we've got a new recruit to the club, and his nickname's Wow. And
Why is it Wow?
Oh, because it's the way he goes about it. His name's Jai Goodman, and I just love watching him play. And just the way he goes about it, and his leadership, and just I think he gives everyone a bit of an extra leg when he comes onto the ground. He's just been an absolutely fantastic senior recruit for us this year.
Yep.
We recruited him from Montrose, where he's a bit of a legend at Montrose.
Okay.
And he pretty much retired from footy, but we were able to convince him into having a year at the Gully this year. And even great news, he's actually signed for next year. So Jai will be with us again next year.
Good. Tell me, what do you do to relax away from the footy club?
Oh, look, generally spend time with my mates, with my friends.
Yeah.
Have the odd barbecue here and there, a few beers. And that's really it. And look, we do like going out for dinner and things like that, and catching up with friends. We're a very social family. My wife and I and the kids, we do like to hang around with their friends and family, and we just love it. And I think that's probably why being part of a footy club is not so. It's actually quite nice to do for us, because we are social, and we just got a great bunch of people down there that not only do we work together running a footy club, but we actually
become friends, don't you?
Become friends and socialise and all that as well. So
good stuff.
Yeah.
The last one is,
mate.
Which AFL club do you hate the most, and why?
Look, I think at the moment it's probably Sydney, and the reason I'll say that is all the help financially and all the extra leg ups that they've been given over the years to get to where they are now. Obviously, the AFL need to make sure the game does prosper in the north side of Australia, in Sydney. They've done the same with Greater Western Sydney, and I do shake my head a little bit that after 5 years you can potentially be in a grand final in Greater Western Sydney, whereas you've got clubs like Footscray that have been, on their knees for years, have won one flag,
and the Saints.
And the Saints as well.
Yep.
And they've basically got to go out and do it on their own. They're not getting any extra draft picks or this and that. And that's sort of where I get a bit frustrated. I understand they've got to grow the game and all of that, but it took North Melbourne 50 years to win a flag.
That's right.
Yet it's potentially going to take Greater Western Sydney 5 years. And to me, it doesn't sit well,
Yeah.
So
fantastic. Thanks for joining us, Lee. What about the car?
Mate, I love this. This is a Hyundai Genesis. And this is probably one of the best cars I've ever driven. I can't believe how solid it is, how well it rides on the road, the amount of options that the car has, the power. I might have to talk to my wife. What do you reckon?
No, put it on the mortgage.
Exactly. Why not? Just have a few more zeros on the mortgage.
Another 80, 90 grand, no worries.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for your time, mate.
Good,
once again,
fantastic.
Thanks for the support of Ferntree Gully Hyundai Kia. We absolutely appreciate your support, and we hope it's a long and prosperous relationship together.
It's great.
Awesome, mate.
Good. Thanks, Lee.
No worries.
Cheers.